Hi, everyone. I made it. Actually, so on time today. I made it. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? Do we like the lights? She's on time. I know, like so on time today. It's kind of crazy. It's crazy. I was like sat in front of my PC like what time is it? Is it ready? Am I ready to go live? I was like, fuck it, let's just start 10 minutes early. Hi everyone, how are we doing? Did you guys have a good week so far? Yes, we made it to Wednesday, period. Hey Aspen, hi Lou, hi Visor, hi Mr. X, hi Hannah, hey Lovely, how you doing? Hi Azorio, hey Andro, how you doing Queens? How was your week? Ooh, my package is arriving tomorrow. I ordered some clothes. Hi Morgan. Wait, is tomorrow the 27th? Yes, it's arriving tomorrow. I have a Christmas party tomorrow with the company. Well, I have two Christmas like parties with the company. There was one like small one, but it's just with the core team, and then we also do like a big one, which is like the entire company. And the big one is like fancy, and the smaller one is like less fancy but still like chic. And I have nothing to wear. I do, but like I don't want to wear the same thing as I wore last year. So I ordered some new clothes and like hopefully they'll arrive tomorrow because it's already happening tomorrow. And I wanna look good for my last one. I wanna be like, you get to look at this for the last time. You know? Like I wanna be like Yeah. Awaiting the haul. Yes, I can do a haul. I used to do that when I made fashion content. Um I do kind of miss it sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, oh, should I do like a little fit check? And I'm like, who cares? Hey, Alex. Is the music too loud? The music might be a little loud, right? This is better. What? The midnight release date just dropped? Huh? Are you for real? Oh my god, when is it? When is it? When is it? March 2nd. Okay, work. I'm actually so happy. Wait, 23rd? It says March 2nd. March 2nd, work! Ah! This is so good. I'm so happy it's not I'm so happy it's not February. That's amazing. I'm actually so excited. Work. There's an announcement trailer. What a great time to start stream. Also, thank you so much, Razzled Bard. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so so much. What a beautiful first message. Oh, I like 2nd of March. What do we think? What do we think? Are we happy with it? Mina nasty girl, nasty. Hi, Nemesis. Real MVP of the stream so far. No, for real, for real. Ah, I'm so excited. Is the trailer like good? You would rather it be sooner? No, I don't. I'm so happy it's not sooner, actually. Like I'm excited to play Midnight and I wanted to obviously be here sooner than later, but um I'm glad that I get to have like, oh shit, that means I need to plan my holiday. Like not me starting at a new job and being like, by the way, I need holiday in the next like month. So I'm happy it's not February because I there was no way I could have taken holiday like my second month of starting a new job. But third month should be fine for a week, I guess. I hope so. I hope so. Thank you so much for the follow, Cicely. Let me check. It's nice, but I'm sad because it'll be right after TBC anniversary release, and I can't do both. Wait, they're doing both at the same time. I'm sorry, Alex. It's a nice time to take a work leave couple of months in. Yeah, exactly. I got back into WoW and played Legion Remix. Now I want to play Midnight sooner, lol. I mean, I get that. Strategic break. I feel you, babe. Trailer is a modified Sunwell trailer. Okay. I'm just glad to have a date for it. We can all now plan stuff around it. Exactly. A week after 3 months is fine. Like that's a well, I start mid-January, so Midnight comes out a month and a half after later. But I think this year I'm not gonna take off the week that it launches. I think I'm gonna take off the second week when it launches. Because the first week it's just leveling. It's just leveling and there's and the story, but there isn't like any M plus, there isn't any vault, there isn't any like gear grind. So I think I'm gonna take off the second week. Um, but let's see if they've announced anything more. Hi, Axel. Let me open up the trailer, girl. The Ferk. The Ferk. Net. What does it say? Should we watch the trailer? Ooh, the trailer is like 27 seconds. Easy. Let's watch it. Is the Twitch shop still a thing? Let me just quickly mute music. And then we need desktop sound. Okay.
Break your world. You can't even break one elf.
Oh, okay, it's nothing new. Why is the quality so bad? Yay! Wait, this is so exciting. I'm so excited. I love it. Woohoo! Okay. Let me mute desktop sound really quick. And we can put music back on. There we go. Okay, prepare to face Xal'atath the Harbinger and the Void in the World of Warcraft Midnight launching worldwide on March 2nd, 3 p.m. PST. Players who have purchased any edition of the Midnight expansion can secure housing early access starting December 2nd. Isn't it it's a worldwide launch, so it'll be it will be on the 2nd of March for EU too, no? Also, thank you for the 5 stream streak, Azario. That's always so hard to pronounce. Stream streak. Oh, that's early access. Maybe early access is even earlier? With the release of the Warning Midnight Prologue content update, players who have purchased any edition of the Midnight expansion can join a neighborhood, choose a house, and start customizing their own home with housing early access. If you don't have Midnight yet, don't worry. You'll still be able to begin adding to your housing collection through a variety of activities and achievements, or by purchasing them from vendors throughout Azeroth. Learn more in previously published article. Good. It doesn't say. Thank you so much for the follow, Dan. Slowly taking. No, because that makes sense. Second week is so much better. Insert that, Cynthia Erivo. The concept of taking off the second week. Yeah, early access would be weekend starting 27th of February. Right. Hi there. Hi, there's a housing test. There's a housing contest coming up. Are you doing it, Sweeney? Is anyone participating? I already saw it. It's hosted by like Zepla. Love Zepla. It's hosted by Zepla, Annie, and I forgot the guy's name. There's like a guy that's hosting it too. Esfand? I never know how to pronounce his name. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna participate. It sounds cool though. If you guys are into housing, you should absolutely participate. I don't have the motivation. Same. I'm excited about housing, but I'm not that good. I'm not, yeah. There's a lot of information in here. Okay. This is just telling you again what you get, I guess. Epic Edition, Heroic Edition, Base Edition. 3 days midnight early access. So second it launches, so 3 days before that. It doesn't say exactly when early access is, but 3 p.m. PST is 11 p.m. UK. Midnight on March 3rd. Ah, okay. It launches on midnight for us. I love that actually. I think it was that last time too. So I just go to bed. I'm not going to start playing at midnight. I go to bed. Actually, it's kind of cool that it launches on midnight, at midnight. And the expansion's called Midnight. Love. But I always go to bed and then I wake up early in the morning and I start playing, and it's always such a smooth experience because not a lot of people are online and the servers are always stable. And then usually servers will fall apart around like work time ending. So I love this. I always go to bed. I don't stay up past midnight like already playing it. I always go to bed. I wake up in the morning being like, yay! And then it feels like Christmas, you know? Like when you wake up and you're just like, oh my god, gifts! And you get to like just run to your PC and start playing World of Warcraft. It's so good. I love it. Good afternoon. Hi, Dan. But I'm so gonna watch. Same. Do you know when it is? I've officially moved to a EU realm, so I'm focusing on farming everything I had. Wait, what? What made you move to a EU account? Launches at midnight, patch is... That's crazy. Everything's like in line. I tried to start leveling at 11 p.m. last time. Managed like 3 hours. I'm too old to be staying up for video games. Yeah, and then I just like, I don't enjoy it as much if I'm tired. I would much rather like wake up fresh and excited to play the whole day. Same, LMAO, I never play on launch time. It's messy. Next day for the win. Absolutely. I love that. Like nothing's running away from me. You'll be playing that at midnight. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, Varix. Hi, Hannah. How you doing, Varix? Yeah, I will go to bed and then play, but I'm very, very excited. I'm excited it's announced. Now we can all start. Is anyone planning to take holidays?
Hi, Diva.
Anyone excited to take a holiday? Oh my god, thank you so much, Griever. Thank you for the... Oh, hold on, I can't read it. My chat is too small. Thank you so much for the... What? Tier 2? Thank you so much. Thank you for the 6 months tier 2. I appreciate it. Thank you, Diva. It means the world, honestly. Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy your tier 2 emote. Skinny. Hannah and I always play the release at midnight. Amazing. You guys are going to have the best time. Feeling sick tonight? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Hi, Sibs. I'm so excited, guys. This is amazing. I will definitely take off. Is anyone else taking time off for the midnight release? They did not announce when the season will start. I guess that will come later. I will probably take time off. Well, I can't take it off right now because I haven't even started the job. I hopefully they will let me take a week. And I will take off when the season starts. I won't take off when the midnight launches. Almost 1 year, how time flies. I know, crazy. I'm not, I'll play at work, I don't care. Periods. On the clock. If I have any holiday left, I'll take it. That's so exciting. Yes, we have a release date. Second, 3rd, or 4th of March. I'm not exactly sure. I've seen 3 different things. 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of March. I think 3rd if you're Central European. March 2nd for everybody else. But for me, it will launch exactly at midnight. Oh my god, Barracks, thank you so much much for 10 months for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Almost 1 year. How time flies. Forgot to send it for this. Okay, I was like, wait, what? And then you meant the sub. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And thanks for starting the hype train. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It will be at midnight to me as well. Okay, so you're in the same time zone as me. So for us, it's the third. The third of it's a worldwide release though. So for us, it's the 3rd of March. So let me just check. 3rd is so Monday night. Monday night midnight launches. So Monday at midnight it launches, and then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna do it 2 weeks without season starting, or if this time they're gonna do 1 week. Because last time I think it was 3. Or was it 3? No, it was 2. It was 2 weeks before the season started, and I felt like it was way too long. It felt way too long. What? Why on the 4th? I think you're getting your day wrong. If it's the 2nd for NA, it's the 2nd for us too, but not for me because it's midnight. I'm going back to don't. You're fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yes. So 2nd/3rd. If you're in the time zone where it is past midnight during that time. I really, really hope they're gonna not do 2 weeks without the season starting this time, because that was really boring. If you only play one character and you're done leveling, I mean, I guess you can do all the side quests and stuff, but I always go so hard that I'm done with all the content in like the first week. So I really hope that the season will start just a week later, which would mean I would have to take off in the week of 9th of March to 15th. Second of March. Yeah. It's March. My dumb ass is being like, it's midnight for all of us, and I realize you're talking about the time. No, it is confusing. Okay, guys. Midnight is launching. The Midnight expansion is launching at midnight for me. And it is also the 12.0 expansion. A lot of midnights. A lot of midnights in one sentence. Hi, Tonzi. And it's on the 2nd of March, but it's on the 3rd of March for me, because when it launches, it hits the time midnight for me, which then turns into the 3rd of March. I'm just going to say 2nd of March so no one's confused. A lot of midnights in one sentence. Yes, that's been the US with their weird date format. I always get confused by that. First week is always very laggy, so probably will ask for help in the week after. For me, it's not even that. It's been fine for me usually, but there was stressful. For me, it's usually like sometimes you'll have to wait to log in, especially if you log in past 5 p.m. But for me, it's that the season isn't out, and for me, the real gaming starts once the season is out. And that usually is either 2 weeks after launch or 1 week after launch. I really, really hope it's 1 week after launch, though. And not 2 weeks. Because 2 weeks for just leveling is a lot, in my opinion. So I don't need time off for that. Because that's something I can always do past work. You get the full immersive experience. No, literally. We need a release stream with a countdown. But the problem is I don't usually play late. I will go to bed and then I'll play. So if anyone wants to wake up early with me around, like, let's say like 9 p.m., I could start the stream at 10 a.m. Sorry, not 9 p.m., 9 a.m. I will not stay up until midnight and then play. I will go to bed and then I will wake up and then I will hit stream 10 a.m., let's say. And then I'll be playing all day. I will absolutely stream it. This is my first ever expansion launch where I'm streaming, so I'm like, yes, of course, absolutely. I want to stream and experience it with you guys. I will be online and probably already max level. Absolutely, you will absolutely do that. I know you will. Thank you so much, Matt, for the. Thank you so much for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. Gonna be a pretty long season one, no? March till September? No, I don't think it'll be that long. Right? Will it? Maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. It will probably be it will probably have the same rhythm of releases as The War Within. I hope you're doing well, Star. I'm doing really well. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, and the finale will be at the BlizzCon, so maybe it will be that long. Probably, yeah. But is that really that long? It's March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Yes, 7 months. But isn't that like normal for a season? When did when did we get the season 3 launch? Does anyone remember on the top of their head when season 3 launched? It was like summer, no? Yeah, 6 months seems normal to me. August. Was it really August? Yeah, but I think a patch taking 6 to 7 months is pretty normal. I have so much FOMO. I've never watched the MDI, to be honest. Should I watch the MDI? Is it a good watch? Do you guys watch it? Let me take a sip of water, bitch. 12th was right. Okay, so it was August. So early August, August, September, August, September, November, December, January, February. So we have 6 months of this patch, technically. Depending on when, well, pre-patch will probably hit like beginning of February, so we technically only had 5 months of this patch, which is pretty short. It feels short, right? I don't know. Um. Anyway, on other news, we have housing coming next week. Isn't that amazing? I'm so excited. It will run until February. Yeah, I think so. I think usually pre-patch takes like a month or like 3 weeks. So pre-patch will come around my birthday. Pre-patch is usually pretty boring. Last two pre-patches were ass. I'm really sorry, Blizzard, but last two pre-patches were absolutely fucking boring. So please give me a good pre-patch for my birthday. It's my only birthday wish. So excited to make my cozy little dream home. I'm so excited. Housing in WoW is literally my dream come true. I still honestly can't believe that we're getting it. People have been asking for this for so long, and now we're getting it next week. It's happening. Like we're actually gonna have housing in World of Warcraft. I've already planned my plot. I'm getting plot 0, and I've sent like a little list to some of my friends. I was like, okay, pick your plot, bitch, because no one's taking mine. I'm very excited. Were you talking about a housing decoration contest or something? Yes, but I'm not hosting one. There is an official one hosted by Blizzard, by 3 streamers, and they're doing like an official housing contest, and there's up to 6 finalists, and all 6 finalists get something, and then the rest gets like, and there's one winner, there's top 3, and then there's top 6. But it should be on Wowhead. I enjoy watching it. I find it interesting and might be able to get ideas for polls. Oh god, please don't take it. If there's one thing, please do not take any ideas of polls in dungeons when it comes to the MDI. These polls are not made for our normal ass normie dungeons, okay? These polls were made for people that are top 1% of WoW players. Every single time I do keys around the MDI, and there's this one diva that starts the dungeon and she's tanking and she pulls like half the dungeon before anything. I'm just like, girl, please, we are not. And then like, I saw fucking like Gen Z do this in MDI, and I'm like, girl, we are not in the MDI, please. But I get what you mean, Varix. Like there might obviously be like tricks and stuff that you can take from them, but the pool sizes are not for us. Well, not for me at least. Garrison did so much damage to WoW. I'm so happy this will heal the side of the game for so many people. Yeah, I'm very, very excited. It's gonna be amazing. What do you mean? Don't you like killing bosses over and over again? Gone are the days of literally more than a year of last patch before next X-Pack, as they should. Girl, do you guys remember? Has anyone been here? Shout out to the girls that were here for the last BFA patch that lasted like a fucking year. Shout out to these girls, because that was long. Nezov was sick of us. Nezov was fucking done. She said, get the fuck out. That was the longest WoW patch. And I played until the very end. I did not take a break. It was also COVID. So there wasn't really much else to do. But that was the longest fucking patch. And then we got Shadowlands. To be fair, the first also hi Dame. The first Shadowlands patch was amazing. Oh my god, I had my prime in the first Shadowlands patch. I played Discipline Priest for the first time. I learned the game from a completely new perspective. Spirit Shell was the thing. It was so powerful. We had Daddy Denafrius. The raid was amazing. The season was so fun. Prideful was tough. Prideful was the affix. It was tough, but it was really fun. I loved that. But then Shadowlands went downhill. Going into dungeons after or during MDI is so risky. Definitely. Really, you don't want to pull half the dungeon with the boss? No, thank you. She's like, we're going to the boss. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, girl, what? With what? Oh my god, wasn't End of Mob like a few years? I have no idea. I wasn't here back then. I wasn't here when Siege of Orgrimmar was a thing. I started after the first patch of Midnight. What am I talking about? After so many midnights. After the first patch of BFA. Bullshit, sorry. I lied again. No, I did, because there were 4 patches. I started second patch of BFA, so I started with Battle of the Zaalor. I'm not a OG. I'm not an OG WoW girl. I wish I was, especially when it comes to Legion. She was drained. Miss Nazov was sick of us. She said, please leave. I actually was raiding Mythic during that time, and we got all the way to Nazov, and then we were just like, oh, we'll stop raiding because Shadowlands is launching, right? It did not. We should have just continued and killed off Nazov, and I would have gotten cutting edge. But we literally thought Shadowlands was coming out like in 2 weeks, and then it didn't. And then obviously you can't bring people back together because once you stop a raid, people literally just stop. Like you can't put 20 people back together once you tell them that the raid is over, which is such a shame because we could have definitely killed Nazov. We had more than enough time for it. But it is what it is. Legion broke me. I quit. Hi Novra. What? Legion seemed like such a fun expansion. We welcome you. Thank you. Wait till season 1 when I tank for you. We are going to pull a few packs with the boss in every dungeon. Jesus Christ. I just think of Algathar Academy and I'm scared. Algathar Academy, I'm pretty scared. That bird boss, nasty. The tree boss was horrible. The trash was pretty tough. Algathar Academy in general was a pretty hard dungeon. SOO was long. Hellfire Citadel was also really long. Yeah. Dark Fart Cricket. Not the Dark Fart Cricket. I loved the bird boss. Girl, she was horrible. I hated her. So much movement. For a caster, she's horrible. And then that peck thing and so much dodging and moving and being pushed away, and then it was also tough to heal, especially with like that constant application of that debuff that doesn't go away. So the more times you get that Sonic Scream, the harder it gets. Girl, it was rough. It was rough. But you do the orb that let you move while casting. Yeah, but only once, right? Or twice, maybe. Everbloom was pretty tough, but I quite enjoyed it. It always depends on what class you play. Because Everbloom had that like one dungeon where you had 2 bosses at the same time, and that was amazing. Oh my god, Gloss, thank you so much for 13 months. Thank you, babe. And for tier 2, thank you so much. Best decision ever. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was my favorite dungeon. I liked it. I also liked it. I think that season in general was pretty good. I don't remember everything. Are you feeling better, Gloss, by the way? Hope you're feeling better, babe. Also, should we play some remix? I think I've yapped enough. Let's play some remix, bitch. We can yap and play remix. It's pretty chill. Anyone sick of remix? Sorry, I should hype up the game that I'm about to play, but I am literally just doing it because I need that bronze. I just need the bronze. Give me all the bronze, please. Na 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 na. For the housing stuff, yes. I just do bronze farming, yeah. For the housing stuff, and I still need the mounts, and I still need the what is it? Play Minecraft. Okay, so fucking. I've never in my life played Minecraft. Actually, isn't that crazy? I've never touched Minecraft. My nephews like Minecraft. I feel like I'm too old for it. But someone tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think you're too old for any game if you want to play it. But my nephews are obsessed with it. My nephews are like preschool. We should have a community server. Not you guys trying to get me into Minecraft. I've never played Minecraft. Ever. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't want to be rude. Shout out to all my Minecraft girls. It looks like ass. I'm really sorry. It just doesn't look good. Maybe it's good, but I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. That's why we get mods and shaders. Modded. The Minecraft girls are gonna come for me. Let's be honest. If I get let's do a sub goal. Once we hit the sub goal, I play Minecraft. Just play creative and build pretty houses. Pretty? It's really just survival crafting. I love survival. Make that sub goal. What is that? 100,000? A million? Is that a million? A million subs. I'd play Fortnite. I love survival games. I genuinely do. My first ever survival game, and this might be shocking to some, was what was that game called? Where you like naked and you like get thrown into the forest, and you can like build stuff, and then you put on clothes, and you get raided sometimes at night. Oh my god, what was it called? The Forest? No. Valheim! Girl, Valheim had me in the biggest chokehold. Life, babe. Real ass life, babe. No, for real. Life do be feeling like that right now. Being thrown into corporate, that's what it feels like. That killed me. Wait, what were we talking about? Valheim, yes. Valheim had me in the biggest fucking chokehold ever. I played that game for like... It was COVID. I was still a student. No job. I literally played that game every single day for 10 hours plus for like a month, I think. It was so good. It was my first ever survival. I never played a survival like that before. So I had no idea. I had no idea about like I've never played a survival game before. It was so addicting. And I was just so shocked like by all this possibility and how big the map is and everything feels so everything felt so dangerous and mysterious. It was like wow, it was amazing. I loved it. But then my excitement dropped really fast. And then my next survival game that I played was, I think, Enshrouded. Also really good. Enshrouded is a lot better than Valheim. But I wasn't as addicted. Because then I kind of like knew, I've played quite a few survival games actually after that. I would count survival games as like my top 3 genres of games. I've never played Grounded. I like survival crafting games, but playing them alone is not as fun. Absolutely. Has anyone played that like controversial Pokemon inspired survival game where you get like crazy ass Pokemon and you can like eat them? It sounds crazy. What was it called? I just don't remember stuff. I just don't remember names. Pal World. Has anyone played that? I played that for like 2 weeks. I liked it. What are we doing? Let's do... I don't want to do a raid train. I'm just going to do World Quest because I still need that purple set. I know her face. I don't know her name. That's literally me. Today at work, I talked about Letterboxd because a friend got me into Letterboxd. And so like where you like write reviews or whatever, or to like movies. And I was like, oh my god, I love that because you can like add friends and you can like see their like you can like make watch lists and stuff because I never know what to watch. Why is it that starting a movie takes me so much like convincing to just watch a 1 hour or like 1 hour 2 hour movie, but someone will recommend me a show that has like 3 seasons with like fucking 48 episodes and I'll be like, absolutely, let's watch it. Let's watch all 48 episodes in one sitting. But a movie, I'm like, oh, so much energy to start a movie. So I was like, okay, I never watch movies. Let's create that and make a little watch list. Anyway, what I was talking about? Yeah, my friend was like, oh my god, do you know this producer or like regisseur? I don't know what the English word is. And I was like, no. Like, and then she like showed me, and I'm like, oh wait, he made Jennifer's Body. Like, of course I know him. And like I knew a bunch of movies he made, but I will literally be like, I will see, I don't know, Emma Watson in front of me, and I'll be like, what's her name? Okay, I know her name now, but like, just like a lot of really famous actresses and actors, I'll be like, oh, I love her. What's her name? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I love that girlie that was in Kill Bill. Don't ask me for her name. The only person I know the name of in that movie is Lucy Liu. Is it Lucy Liu? Love her. So I was like, maybe Letterboxd will actually help me to learn names. And like remember Uma Thurman. Love Uma Thurman. So maybe like Letterboxd will actually make me remember names, you know? I have a little bowl with little papers where I write series and movies that people recommend, and when I want to watch something, I take one paper. Sebs, that's actually kind of genius. That's genius. But then do you take it and you're like, nah, and then you pick a next one and you're like, nah, or do you then actually watch it? I tried Palward once and I stopped once I met the SA Pal. What's an SA Pal? After a week or two. Yeah, it didn't grip me that much. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Pokemon with guns? Yeah, it was absolutely insane. It was like a fever dream of a game. Woo. Because I can never decide I need to commit. Yeah. Also, like, the worst is when you, like, get your food and you have your artistic little me time and you turn on, like Netflix or whatever streaming platform you prefer. and you're just like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, but you really want to eat your food and watch something, but you just don't know what to watch, and then your food gets cold, and then you're frustrated, and then you watch the show you've already watched 50 times just because you don't know what to watch. I hate that. I hate that. Or you finish your food before opening credits are even done. No, for real. Tea. Literally me and Lou every night. Yeah. If I was living with somebody, I would be like, okay, you pick the movie this day, and then the other person has to pick the movie the other night. Because then you like, I would consider it a vacation if somebody picks the movie for me. Sometimes I'm like, oh yes, just pick a movie. I'll watch it. Sometimes I just don't want to. Sometimes I find deciding sometimes really exhausting. I have a really easy time deciding which food I want. That's really easy for me. I'm never like, whatever. I know exactly what food I want most of the time. But movies and shows, I'm like, you pick. Whatever. Like, I don't care. Thank you so much for the follow, Hint.
Hi, Diva.
Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub, Executive. Appreciate it. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've rewatched Avatar Last Airbender many, many times. Fair. That's a good one, though. I love Avatar The Last Airbender. I was thinking about rewatching Korra. Because there's a new Avatar coming, right? And Korra was wild. So much happened in Korra. Fellow WoW gamer, finally. Oh my god, hi! Welcome! I'll fight people if they make me watch a drama or a horror movie. I'll watch a horror movie. I don't care. I don't like horror movies that are like extremely disgusting. I don't like body horror, but everything else I'm like so down. I also like dramas. I would say my favorite genre is probably fantasy, but there's so many bad fantasy movies, unfortunately. I will usually watch Lord of the Rings, just the first one, over and over and over again. I love the first Lord of the Rings. It's like the happiest one, and there's so many elves in that one. Hi, finally saw an Insta story in time. Hi, Lorithar. How have you been, babe? If you're ever in a mood for a movie, let me know and I'll pick one for you vacation style. Periods. I love Lord of the Ring Fellowship. Exactly. Lord of the Ring Fellowships is like a warm blanket. It's like the best movie ever. The beginning with the Shire. There's a little bit thing going on, but then they get to like Rivendell and there's so many elves and like, such a beautiful movie. I love it. And there's a lot of like Arwen and her riding on a horse and like, oh my God, it's just the first Lord of the Rings. I probably know it by heart. Every dialogue. Like it's, that's how much I've watched it. I love that one. The third one is supposed to be like the most epic one, but it's literally just about humans. Almost. Or is it the second one? Which one's the one that basically only has humans in it? Liv Tyler is my queen. Absolutely. The most quotable one of the trilogy, in my opinion. The first one, yes. Galadriel's intro, period. Husband asleep. Aww. I also tend to fall asleep during movies, to be fair. Especially if I eat dinner and then watch a movie, I'll be asleep by like half the movie. And then I like wake up and just be like, what? I go to bed, Wig, and then I get up from the sofa and go to bed. After doing my skincare, of course. I love Lord of the Rings so much. Was traumatized by the Uruk-hai when I was a child, though. Same. I remember being also very grossed out, but I get grossed out very easily. So, like that one scene where like he comes out of that like mud bubble or whatever. Ugh. Gross. Enigma solved. Where's the enigma? Ah. Show me your enigma, babe. Oh, shit. Oh, not this. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I hate this one. Wait, am I in Heroic World here? I am. My character was positioned this way, and then he instantly went the wrong way. Oh shit, she needs to pay attention. Fuck. Okay. What the fuck is going on with my character? Why does he move left instead of forwards? Okay, it should be fine now. Like, why? See, he's positioned this way. Please. No, I didn't pay attention. Great. See, like, why is he moving? Turn around. Yes, thank you. And I have not paid attention. Okay, I'm not going to do this world quest. This world quest stresses me out. I don't have enough brain power while I'm streaming to do this. Yeah, but it's because the time of the elves is ending and the fourth age is coming, so it makes sense. Oops. Yeah, when you realize that Lord of the Rings is basically a story about magic leaving the world, it's so sad. I remember seeing it for the first time and I was pretty young. I was a child and I was like, if I only knew how much that movie will have a grip on me years later is crazy. Did anyone read the books? But not just the like books, but like there's like a bunch of other books that were like by Tolkien, right? There's one that I read, the Silmarillion, something like Silmarillion. Wow, that book was hard to read, but really good. But Elrond reuniting with his love makes me so happy at the end. Yeah. Not the tomato scene. Girl, remember that one scene where that guy's eating like that stupid ass king that lights his son on fire? That scene, ugh, that was one of the worst scenes ever. Especially if you have a thing about eating sounds. Girl, that scene is torture. The Silmarillion was so hard. So hard. It really makes you feel a specific kind of nostalgia and sadness together. Knowing Tolkien built everything thinking it was our world, just with all the magic gone. Yeah. It's so heartbreaking. Okay, so I'm new here. Intro questions. What's your main class race and what's your biggest WoW achievement? Won't judge. Ooh, okay. So I usually play a lot of Warlock. I used to main Warlock for years, but then I sometimes do like a swap for like one season and then I realize I want to go back to my Warlock. Once I played Discipline Priest. Twice. 2 seasons actually played Discipline Priests. And then this current season, I played Frost Mage, but I'm going back to Warlock in Midnight. Biggest WoW achievement, like gameplay wise. I don't really push past 3k, and the furthest I've gotten in Mythic Raid was like 2 N'Zoth in BFA, but I didn't kill N'Zoth. We quit before we could kill N'Zoth. ASMR so gross. Gross. What about you, Executive? Another game. These world quests, I swear to God. I just want to kill shit. Warlock, huh? You chaotic? Yeah. Of course. My stream's pretty chill most of the time, but it can be very chaotic, yes. Thank you so much for the tier 1, Lorithar. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I played Mage from Classic to Kata, then Monk for Mop, and Druid since then. I usually will play Blood Elf. Especially now going into Midnight.
Hi, Diva.
Oh my god, Aspen, thank you so much for 8 months. 8 months. Hello. I know, crazy girl. Crazy. Time passes so fast. Also, why am I not killing this bear? Yeah, thank you so much, Aspen. I appreciate the support, babe. My first ever subscription on Twitch. Thanks for all your content, Larthar. You're so sweet. Thank you so much, babe. And I feel very, very honored. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Queen of the Dungeon still lives rent-free in my head. I had so much fun doing that stream, guys. I'm going to skip the song because it's a little stressful. I had so much fun doing Queen of the Dungeon. And I was so excited because I wanted to create a video out of it. And my stupid ass forgot to mute. So like you can mute the sounds that are being recorded on the VOD, right? And I always do that. But for some reason, I forgot to mute desktop sound. And desktop sound is always muted for me. Because I have all my... So this is too complicated to explain, but basically I have all my audio tracks separated so I can mute them individually without muting everything. And so desktop sound always is all sounds together. So everything that comes out of your PC is on that one sound check, and that is always muted. For some reason, forgot to mute that. So the whole VOD is burns with the music. And I try to remove the music with like an AI tool and like other stuff, and it just doesn't work. It like removes it, but since there's words being said, because there's lyrics, like the music will be gone, and it will be like, so the music is gone and it's completely silent, but you still hear RuPaul. So like, they say you wanna win it, put your whole kitty in it. Without music, it's just RuPaul reciting the lyrics, and I'm like, girl, the VOD is lost. But next time I'll be smarter about it, and I'll actually have a proper VOD that I can then edit and make a video out of it, because it was so fun. A Belf Warlock, so you're chaotic and shallow. Oh, damn. Shallow in some ways, I guess. Aren't we all? So sad I missed it, but I watched the VOD. How was watching the VOD? Was a lot of it muted, Griever? The production value? Girl, we stepped it up. Don't worry, Executive. You can absolutely read me. I read chat all the time, and chat reads me back. Was the VOD muted? I haven't even checked. My druid is Kultiran because I have daddy issues, obviously. Slay! I love Kultiran. Also, the Kultiran druid forms are amazing. Are you gonna play Heronir? I'm so excited for Heronir. I was genuinely considering swapping my Warlock to Heronir, but then I'm like, well, maybe later. Because right now, we're playing Midnight. We're about to play Midnight, which is like the elf expansion. And we're going to Silvermoon. You gotta be a right. So I'm gonna let my Warlock stay Blood Elf, but I'm thinking of whichever alt I decide to play. It'll probably be Mage or Priest. I'll make them a Heronir. Absolutely. 100%. Probably my Priest. Actually, I was also saying maybe I'll play Shaman finally. I've never in my life played Shaman, so maybe this is a good reason to finally start playing a Shaman. No. Oh, there's a lot of no's. Not a fan of Nelf models and they look too similar. That's fair. If you don't like Nelf, then Heronir are definitely not for you. Well, they're also, like, they're related to Nelf, so it makes sense that they look similar. There were some spots where it was, but not during the competition, which was fine for me. Okay, Slay. Well, I'm glad that the VOD is still watchable. It's so cute that people watch my VOD. Like, what? That's crazy. I appreciate it. Did I tell you guys about going to the Vienna Comic Con? I did, right? I told you guys about it. I don't remember what happened last stream. What I talked about. You should play something other than a Clothy. I don't know. Maybe the only other classes. So I will always play Mage Priest and Warlock. I'm just a caster Cloth girly. And the only other classes I guess I play is I always play a tank. I really liked Blood DK. This season I played a warrior, which I also really liked. I used to play a hunter. And then leather, I guess I played a druid. A balanced druid for a little bit, but never like truly mained it or anything. Hi Kindra L. How you doing, babe? After seeing season 1 of Dungeon Queen, I had to see it. Well, I'm so glad you guys actually enjoy it. This time I was way more prepared. And next time it will be even better. Maybe I'll actually be able to get the characters to move somehow. I've really looked into it. And I've had other people try to help me too. Like, get the actual moving 3D models of every boss. And you can make them do like emotes. And so you can pretend that they're lip syncing and dancing. But I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I know like Platinum WoW does it. Platinum WoW will literally make like any character from World of Warcraft do whatever he wants, and then he makes videos out of it. I don't know how he does it. I've tried to look into it, just couldn't figure it out. But maybe, hopefully by next time we have Queen of the Dungeons in Midnight, I'll be able to make it even better. Hopefully. Cliffhang Hippogriff eggs and fat bear liver. Right. I'm okay, it's snowing. The snow is snowing. Diva was just grabbing some Coca-Cola and I was freezing the house. Girl, it is freezing here too. We don't have snow right now, but it is absolutely like freezing outside. And it's way too soon for... It's way too soon for it to be this cold. It's wild. Warlocks have the best looks. Yeah, Warlocks do get pretty lucky with their transmog. That's true. I looked at like Frost Mage on the beta, and I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely not playing Frost Mage. Thank you so much, Sync, for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome in. You reminded me I need to run some daily raids on Remix. Want to tag along? Yeah? It's always better to do it with somebody. Sure. Should we do all of them on Mythic, or which ones do you want to do, babe? I was just doing World Quest because I still need the purple set. I am on EU, yes. I'm based in Austria, Vienna. Can I invite you? Of course. Send me an invite, babes. Also, a queen needs a crown. Good idea. Great song playing in the background, by the way. Thank you, Azure Lore. I do think that WoW sound might be a little too loud on YouTube, so I'll make it a little more quiet. Maybe I'll start a new account so you can carry me in EU. I do always say I'm gonna make an A account just to be able to play with some other people and some other creators that I've met through streaming, but I don't know when that is going to happen because you need an entire second subscription and you also need to buy the expansions again. So it's like, I don't know. It's a little too expensive right now, but maybe one day. Want to start with Nighthold Dossi? Sure. Let's do it. Whatever you want. You don't have to buy... You do. I'm pretty sure you also have to buy the expansion. Last time I checked. Because even when you buy the expansion, it always asks me a U or NA. Are you sure, Sweeney? Because look. EU, War Within, WoW US Starter Edition. It also, whenever you buy any shop item, it always asks me EU or US. I'm like 100% sure you need to. Maybe you cheated it somehow. The big problem for me is I moved from NA to EU and none of my collectibles transfer. I know, it's so frustrating. I totally get it. I would also, if I would move to NA right now, I would probably still play on my EU account. Maybe that's something Blizz can hook you up with when you are a partner. Maybe. That's definitely one of my goals. To become a Blizzard partner. Maybe one day. They did invite some people on NA to become partner, but I don't think that they've done any... Because it's separate, right? It's a completely different team that runs EU. So maybe the spots are just full? I don't know. But hopefully, soon. You need to buy only the latest expansion. You can play up to level 70 with the sub alone. Yeah, but you still have to buy the expansion, right? You serve too much cunt for a Blizzard to turn a blind eye on you. Thank you so much, babe. Thanks, babe. That's very cute. What the heck? Nobody's signing up? Wanna try join some groups? Sure. But I think once we have like 2 or 3 people sign up, it'll fill up a lot faster. Thanks, Sync. That made me laugh. Iconic first message. I know, I was like, damn. Hey, there we go. Tomb of Sargerusi. Period. Period. I want to do it eventually, like all of them, or at least Nighthold, Tomb, and Argus, just because of the bronze. Do you guys have any goals left in WoW before midnight launches? I don't do Trial of Valor. I despise that place. Girl, we do not have to do that one. It also doesn't give that much bronze anyway, so we're fine. I mean Nighthold, Tomb, and Argosi. Argosi. I'm definitely far from reaching all of my remix goals that I've set myself. I've been slacking. Also, what is this world quest? I don't get it. Oh. There's supposed to be something here. But I don't... Is it her? Oh yeah, it's her. Hey, queen. Why didn't that count? Oh, because I'm in a raid group. Of course. Never mind. Yeah, I just realized. I've been trying to get every class to 80 so I can play anything when it's... Ooh, that's a good... That's a good goal to work towards. I don't have it in me though, I think. It would be nice because you get all the class mounts too, no? Did you do the entire campaign? No, I did everything up until Suramar. Suramar completed like half. It's actually right here, the achievement. I've done like this much from Suramar, and then I've done a little bit of like Legion, like the like patch where you have like the mage tower is, and then I've done nothing on Argus. So I don't know. What do you get for doing it? Do you get anything special? It's just bronze, right? The campaign in Suramar felt so long, and I was like, I just can't do it anymore. And I don't need the reputation either. I already have all of them on Exalted on my Warlock, I think. It's so endless, especially when you've done it in the past. Yeah, Suramar feels so long. Like, it's a good story, don't get me wrong, but it's long. I have Priest, Shaman, Evoker, Rogue left. Unfortunately, I keep making Paladins for some reason. Me with Warlocks and Mages. I think I have the most class I have leveled is Mage. I think I have like 7 Mages. But I used to like make them just for the sake of like farming old content, and I don't really do that anymore. So now they're just like collecting dust, I guess. I don't see the point in running old raids for mounts anymore, because like we'll get Collector's Bounty again eventually. And then also collecting old transmog, I'm like, unless there's something very specific that I want, I don't do it anymore. Just because we might get a remix, you know, and get everything anyway. Redoing the class hall quest is making me so crazy. I hate it, but I want my mount. That's totally fair, babe. I got... Oh, my favorite thing that I got done in Remix is Balance of Power. I finished Balance of Power, and it unlocked new appearances for every class. The artifact appearances. And some of them are so good. The Druid one that I got for doing that is like... this like crescent moon and like vines wrapped around it. Wow, it's so stunning. So if you don't have Balance of Power done, it is so easy to do it on Remix. It literally took me like 3 hours maybe. I did it with a friend. You just have to run a bunch of dungeons and a bunch of raids, and that's it. It's so nice. And if you do it on one character, it unlocks it all account wide, and all of your characters will have that appearance. If Mage was a Drag Race winner, who would it be? Ooh, that's a good question. If Mage was a Drag Race winner, who would it be? I guess which Drag Race winner would be a Mage? Jinx. I feel like Jinx is almost more like a warlock. Evie Oddly? No, Evie Oddly is also kind of a warlock. Who would be a mage? Jinx is definitely a warlock. Mage is more like, it's like academia and like know-it-all and arrogant. Bob? Nah. Bob is not a mage. Well, Bob was a mage in Dungeons and Drag Queens as Sorceress. Maybe actually Bob. Bob is also kind of obnoxious. Violet, she's frosty. Violet would be a rogue. we should do all Drag Race queens and give them a class. Wouldn't that be fun? Jinx is a witch IRL. She is. So she's clearly a warlock. Gotta leave when you're just like this. Summer isn't over yet. I don't think the fantasy of mage in World of Warcraft is not witchy to me at all. It's more like nerdy and like mathematics and algebra and like a bookworm, you know, and like a bit of a know-it-all and a bit of arrogance. Whereas Warlock is way more that like witchy vibe, you know? Oh no, I got stunned! Girls, like 20-second stun is crazy. Can I free myself of this somehow? Does this help? No, I'll be so behind. Kindrail, help! Help me! Not the dance. This fucking bitch, I swear to God. You get good looking green transmog, right? From completing the campaign of Sargeras, Commander, Falsco, and Regalia. I already have the green one. No, do not stun me with that. I think I already have the green one. I don't know where from what I got it, but I already have it. I have all of them. The only one that I'm missing is the purple one. Violet would be a lock. Gottmik would be the pet. That's shady. I think Violet is more like a rogue. She could also be a warlock, but she's a little too... Warlock's like a little bit more clowny in WoW. I also struggle with distinguishing between wizard and sorcerer. Well, sorcerer is more like raw, like damage, and like wizard. Isn't wizard more like a trickster, more like illusionist, and then a sorceress is more like big firestorm and stuff. Have you guys played Baldur's Gate? And there's this one spell called literally just Fireball, but it's a massive fireball, and it can literally kill you if you cast it too close to yourself. I love that spell. I think you can only use it once per turn. Remember my Baldur's Gate run I was supposed to do every Sunday? She lasted for one stream. I do want to go back to it, but I'm always like, I don't know, there's always WoW to play. Sasha Velour seems bookish. Oh, Sasha Velour. Yeah, Sasha Velour is kind of a mage. I can see Sasha Velour being a mage. That's true. Absolutely. I fireballed into a small room and shouldn't have. Oopsie. Yeah, girl. Especially as if there's also exploding like barrels everywhere. Although there is a feat that prevents group damage. I think the first time I remember specifically the first time I got that spell, I got it was still in Act 1, and you were able to, like, where you meet Jaheira for the first time in that, like, outpost. And there was a vendor that was selling a staff that gives you fireball spell immediately just because of the staff. And it was super expensive, and I was like, let me sell everything these bitches own so I can get myself that staff. I got it, and the first time I used the spell, I was gagged. Didn't end up using it a lot because, like I said, it would kill your friends. Friends don't let friends cast fireball. But it's like found an explosion and like boom, and it's pretty. I'm very like, yes, dopamine, let me cast that big boom spell, you know? Other people get dopamine from being super strategic and pulling something off. I get dopamine from being boom, you know? I should probably play like a barbarian. I loved playing Warlock though. Warlock was my absolute favorite in Baldur's Gate. Because you get Eldritch Blast, and Eldritch Blast is just, once you have it, it's hard to play a class that doesn't have Eldritch Blast. Especially with all the modifiers and stuff. Ah, such a good game. And you have a lot of charm, which is amazing. I absolutely love Monk in WoW, but I can never play it for long. It's so cool to me. Monk? Yeah. Yeah. I like Brewmaster. There's honestly no melee spec that really interests me to play. The fantasy of them is cool. All of them. No, I wasn't trying to be shady. I'm just not really a melee person. I like magical classes. Oh, let me soak. You just like the fantasy? Yeah. Bye, Diva. Hi, Helena. Oh, move out, move out, move out. We're gonna get burned. Boom. Girl, she fried half the raid. I can't help but play Rogue in almost every game. Ooh. Another one of those classes I just never really felt drawn to. Like the whole like being sneaky and... Oh, I'm dying. The whole like being sneaky and stuff. I don't know. I've just never really liked it. I've always liked big, flashy classes, you know? Like casters, mages, warlocks. Always the classes I gravitate towards. And ranged. Always ranged. How are you, Diva? I'm good, thank you. How are you doing? Rogue is the only class I don't really feel like playing. I think the fantasy is really cool, but just can't really get into it. I tried to play Outlaw. Because I had this like idea, ooh, I want to be an undead pirate that plays Outlaw Rogue. But Outlaw is so hard. I'm a caster girly, but I make the exception for a Draenei Enhancement Shaman. Ooh, but that's a cool fantasy though. I really want to give Shaman a proper try next patch because of Heronir. And there's finally... This song is so stressful. I finally have a class, a race that I enjoy that will be able to be a Shaman, which is Heronir. If you guys were here of me reacting to Heronir, they blew my mind, genuinely, with how good they look. And how hot Heronir men are. Oh my god. There's mustaches. Anyway. Enough about men. And yeah, they make me want to play a Shaman. Kinrael, I'll leave, and then you can re-invite me for the next one. I'm good, just happy to be home from work finally. Welcome home, babes. Hope you had a chill work day. I think I can buy my mount. Yes, I can buy the mount. Okay. This is my last 100k bronze mount that I need. And then we're done. And then we just need a bunch of other mounts, but they're cheap. Rogue Outlaw is the only class spec I like in WoW. You are such a badass. That's a badass spec and class to play, and I applaud you. I'm a diehard caster that I tried to play Boomkin during Classic Anniversary, which was a huge mistake. Is Boomkin not a caster too? I should really give Boomkin a chance too. And also Elemental Shaman. These are all casters. I might like them. And hopefully with the rework, Shaman won't be as hard. Isn't Shaman like one of the most like input heavy classes? Like there's so many spells that they use in their rotation. Wait, didn't we just do Taurus? Oh no, we did Sargeras. Thank you, love. It was a pretty good laid-back workday, so I can't complain. Love that. Mine was also pretty chill, finally. I've been so stressed out, guys. Sorry for also the canceling a few streams in the past weeks. It's just been a lot. Not negative a lot, just a lot, you know? So I feel pretty overwhelmed really fast right now, especially during the week. Because even though I know I'm leaving this job, it's still so much like emotions to process every day. And there's so much work before Christmas. Everyone always goes crazy before Christmas. I hate it. And I always try to let that stress not get to me, but it always gets to me. Everyone wants to always finish off everything that they want, everything in their life before Christmas, because the world ends after Christmas, and that stress always gets to me, and then also like, you know, accepting that new job, the whole transition period it's about to be here and stuff. It's like, and then also I planned a few fun events like this week. Actually, I'm gonna be co-streaming with Taters. Very excited. On Saturday, we're gonna be playing RV Dare Yet. We will be playing it with the community though, so you guys can obviously join. Yeah, so I've just been a little overwhelmed during the week. Which mount did you want to buy? Right, thanks for reminding me. Let me buy it. Thank you, Jonas, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. This one. Hello, Shackled or Zool. Period. One of the most iconic mounts from Legion. Like, what? You get that from the last boss of Argus. Like, hello, work. I can't believe that's gonna be in my account now forever. I used to farm that mount like weekly. Girl, where did it go? Ah, there she is. Ah! Period. Work. Never using that ugly monstrosity, but I have it. Yay! Hi, Taters. With the gag in the mouth. Purr, 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 purr. I was just talking about you, babe. I manifested you. I can't wait. Yay! It's gonna be so much fun. Good day, Jonas. How you doing? Okay, Slay Diva, that head game is going to be insane, girl. Several at once. I know, I felt what the fucking fatty flutters. I'm good, babe. How are you doing? How's work? Are you adjusting well? Are they stressing you out? Do I need to fight someone? Are they being nice to you? Someone is going to have several seats. Wait, why did we leave that group? Wait, why was I kicked from the group? Why was I kicked? Did they kick me? Girl, what? You have been removed from the group. Okay, work. All good, all good. You go on with them, Kinrel. I'll just find a new one. Christmas period is always crazy. So what do you need to unwind? So do what you need to unwind. Thank you, Oswini. I appreciate it. Yeah. Sometimes it's just, you know, hermiting in my room and playing video games with like the coziest clothes you could wear. And not being on camera helps. They're missing out on you for real. No, T. Yes, girl, I ate him up on work with my skills workshop. Yes, I love that. Of course you ate. You're charming as fuck. They're lucky to have you. My week is going well, babes. Thank you. Adjusting to all the fucking stress, but we're good. We're good. But you gonna have to let this shit go. Okay. Oh, let's put in the power into my weapon. Not you leaving them for me, Kindrel. You're so sweet. Anyway, this group is better and stronger, probably. How do we get to Argosy? How do we get there? Wasn't it like somewhere from Dalaran? Argosy up. Do you guys know the achievement called Argosy up? The Blizzard Twink really said, I'll do it for the gays and the girls. Argosy up. Girl, they kicked everyone who wasn't near the raid because it's too hard to summon people. We literally all have an item in our bag that will let us summon people. Can we calm down? Can we, like, calm down? Is it really that deep? Go touch some grass, Diva. I got that achievement, period. Do I have it? Let's see if I have it. If not, I want it. I do have it. Argosy up. What do you have to do? Collect any class armor from Mentoris. Be waiting to return to WoW for the Heronir. Yes, Sinister Slav. I love your name. I'm fucking obsessed with Heronir. Thank you so much, Jelly Moose, for the follow. Welcome in, Diva. And your bush doesn't count as grass. Yes. So who was it that said hair and ear instead of hair and ear? Like hair and ear. And I hate that. I hate that. Horror-near me. I'm going to be a horror-near's whore. Gonna see a Harlot in per. You best believe I will slut all my Heroners out. Girl, the true fantasy is playing a male Heronir with his pecs and everything out, and then also having the fucking incubus, especially the new model, and I'm like twitching out, glitching out. Hi, Aaron. Like a twink and a daddy, and like the daddy controls the twink because he's his pet. A whole fantasy. Because Heronir can be. Also, have you guys seen the casting that like face a Heronir makes when he's a warlock? If not, I am editing a clip where I'm posting it. So. Nah, Shaman heal because I need to deal with all the water from being Ooh! Period. Maybe I'll make a Heronir warrior for midnight as an alt for when I'm bored. Yes, you absolutely should. Or you could just make another warlock. Sorry, not warlock. Rogue, right? Because they can be rogues. You lore is being made on this day. Me if I would write lore. So there's a daddy and a twink. And the daddy controls the twink. Because the twink is a pet. 10 out of 10 lore writing right here, babe. I will be busy in Goldshire. I love watching what's going on in Goldshire just because it's so like bizarre. But at the same time, I'm always like, am I disturbing their RP? Like, are they seriously RPing? Because I don't want to like disturb it, you know? I always want to be respectful, but it's so fun to watch. That sounds crazy. But you guys know what I mean. Like sometimes I'll be, because I'm on Argent Dawn, which is an RP server. So sometimes I'll be like vibing in Stormwind or whatever, and then all of a sudden I see like RPing going on, and I'm always like, I'm always so fascinated. I'm like, what are they doing? Like this one time I saw like this like, it looked like a cult, and they were like talking, and they were just like walking through Stormwind having conversations, and then they were talking about burning someone at a stake, and I'm like, I want to know the lore. Like, can the girlies give me like a TLDR of what's going on right now? Because like I'm interested.
Wait a
Just
minute,
like
hold on.
What? Taters, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Hello? Thanks, babe. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. We hit our sub goal, didn't we? Thank you so much, sweetheart. You're the best. I appreciate it. Congrats to everybody that got one. Mother is feeling generous tonight. Okay, thank you. Play a rogue or a druid and spy on them, diva. Hi, Chev. I just like look respectfully. I'm just like me in front of the auction house, just like respectfully. Off to girl boss, but I'll have a lurky. Adore you, Angel. Thank you so much, Tears. I adore you too, babes. Thank you. Kisses. I hope you have a gorge work day. I'm very intrigued by the RP part. It looks fun, right? I know that they have like an add-on that they use that tells them if the person is legit about RPing. Who would I even RP? Maybe like I don't know. Because isn't like basically D&D is RPing too, right? Playing D&D. Yeah, you have to create your lore. You can create your backstory, traits, moods in the add-on, and only people with the same add-on can see it. Ah. So can I be like a warlock, slut, hot, and nonchalant, with a nipple piercing? Like, can I do that? Yeah. Okay, slay. What else? What else is important? Avoidant attachment style. You know, just describing my perfect man. You can even create a new class that doesn't exist in WoW. For example, Swamp Witch. Ooh, that's cool. I love that. Oh, by the way, I've been playing The Witcher. I don't know if I told you guys this. I've been playing The Witcher off stream a little bit, and I'm having such a good time. Like The Witcher 3. I've never actually fully played it and finished it, and I'm doing it for the first time. And I'm having such a good time with it. I will say the game is horrible at explaining lore to you. They just throw you right in. And if I didn't watch the show, I would have no idea what's going on. But I'm having such a good time because like there's a lot of references that I understand, and it's like, oh, so good. And you just reminded me because there's these like witches, these like swamp witches that are terrifying in the game. Like they're not cunty. They're absolutely not cunty. They're scary as fuck. Why did I die? I thought there's no fall damage. Ah! This diva died too. Oh, Slay. I actually cheated the system because, you know, I'm here before them. Do I go here? No, I go here. I just can't avoid. If I can have the sluttiest male Heronier, I will be so sad. You will absolutely have the sluttiest male Heronier, and babes, I'm manifesting it for you. Would rather be a swamp witch, not gonna lie. I'm definitely made to be like a whimsical witch in the forest and not fucking work corporate and write emails and be like, as getting back to your email, huh? Blech. The Witcher doesn't romanticize fantasy at all. That's one of the many things I like about it. Yes, absolutely. It's gory, it's dark, it's incredibly dangerous, it's nasty. It's not like, you know, beautiful, everything. Like, it's like, I wouldn't want to probably live in that world. Like, it's really fucking dangerous. But the mages are so cunt. The women in that show and the game, like, they're so fierce. And Ciri is amazing. Just hit 999 versatility, I'm done. What? Since when have you been playing? That's crazy. This is how your email found me. No, for real. Do you know that like what is that one meme with like that frog like on his like face, like with his whole spread? Love. My favorite Kermit. I'm really excited for Witcher 4. Yeah, it's coming in like 2027, right? Is that's the one where like everyone's complaining how like the new Ciri looks way too butch and not hot enough? Fuck the prophecies, period. She's so fierce. I'm not particularly obsessed with the combat system of The Witcher, but the rest is really fun. Did you guys decide which plot you want in the housing next week? I'm going for plot 0. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Also, if you pick a plot that you don't end up liking, you can absolutely swap to a different plot and keep the exact same house. They already said that that's going to be a thing. You don't have to rebuild your house if you change plot. Ciri has been trained as a witcher first, well after princess, so it's not surprising that all that she becomes one in the game. Yeah. I want one by the water. What does that mean, plot 0? So there's different plots. So housing has like different little plots that you can pick which way where you want to build your house, and they all have numbers. And mine has the number 0, so I picked plot 0. And that's where I'm going to build my house. At first, I was like, I want to live by the beach, and then I saw Plot Zero, and I was like, nope. I want to be a whimsical forest witch with mushrooms and fairy lights. Thank you. I just want to be near Duskwood. Yeah, the Alliance zone then. The spooky zone. Is anyone in the chat that would be interested in a Horde community housing zone? On EU, unfortunately, because I don't have an NA account. But is there anyone on EU that would want to join a community housing neighborhoods? It would have to be the Horde zone, though. If yes, I can set one up. But I want to make sure if people are interested at first before I commit to it. We need I think we need like 10 people at least. You're gonna be Horde? No, I'm gonna be Alliance, but I'm doing Alliance with some like IRL friends and some old guildies. I'm gonna keep that one private, and then I would like to create a community one, so I would have to, that one has to be Horde. Sure, my main's an Alliance, so I can have a Horde one in the community. You can be Alliance or Horde. You can be an Alliance character and a Horde character and still live in any of the zones. But you can only have one Horde zone per account and one Alliance zone per account. I would love to join one. Cute! Okay. Is the plot allocating difficult, Diva? No, it's easy. We figured it out. Everyone gets the plot that they want it. Which is surprising. I thought a lot of people would have the same plot, but... You don't need to make a Horde character. That's what I'm saying. So you can have one... You can have two houses per account. One house has to be in the Alliance zone, and one house has to be in the Horde zone. You cannot have two houses in the same zone. So you get to own two houses, one Horde, one Alliance. If you have a house at Alliance with IRL friends of yours, but you want to live with other friends that live in a Horde zone, you can. And you can be an Alliance character and a Horde character and live in both of these zones. You can be a Night Elf living in Ashara, and you can be a Blood Elf living in the Elven Forest. That's possible. But since I'm doing a housing area with IRL friends that's going to be Alliance, I only get to have a second house in the Horde, and that one is going to be the community one, where anybody from the community gets to join if they want to. I hope that makes sense. I know it's a little complicated and confusing with the factions, but factions do not matter. You get to pick whichever zone you want. Honestly, pretty surprising, right? See that, Netflix? You shouldn't gatekeep, family. Ready to make a wellness with a bar for the girlies? Yes! Okay, Q. Okay, so if you guys are interested, I'll create one then. We just need 10 people. We did it! I was reacting to some builds people made, and that posted it on Reddit, and I was so gagged by that one diva that created an entire sauna in housing with like an outside area and like a chill out area. It completely blew my mind. Also, that one diva that created a restaurant. Wow. Not a gay sauna in WoW. You could absolutely create a gay sauna in WoW. Nothing's stopping you. Especially after that build technically already exists. This is my favorite Jenny song. Also, probably one of my favorite music videos ever. Why can't I teleport? Oh no, did they start the boss? This is my favorite Jenny song too. Hi Judah. Right? We have taste. Period. It's Zen. It is Zen, yeah. It's my favorite of the album too. Not all of us having like the same taste. I live. Hi girly. Hope all oh my god, that emote. Hope all is well, Diva. Everything's great, babe. How are you doing? Are you excited for housing? I love, love, love her song Soul City. It's so good. A bwap. Sit down. I did, yeah. Killed myself on purpose. She did one with G Dragon called Black. It's also one of my favorite. I don't think I know that one. Oh, beyond excited for housing, ready to cause havoc in my neighborhood. Yeah, you're gonna be part of a neighborhood. I'm jealous. That sounds so cool. Well, technically, the neighborhood that I'm creating with some IRL friends is technically pretty gay too. Yeah, we have like one straight person, two straight people in there. But one's a girl, so that doesn't count. I was about to say neighborhood is pretty gay. Yeah, it's gay. 95% of us are queer. Ah, amazing. I saw people are like making like rules for their neighborhoods of like how your house is supposed to look like and stuff, like literal like RP neighborhoods, and I'm like, damn, people are gonna be so committed to this. I cannot wait to watch speed builds on YouTube during my lunch break. I can't wait. We're gonna get housing drama. Yeah, the Real Housewives of Azeroth. Wow, Twitter is about to become even more toxic. Where can I see the Violet sweatsuit in game to see if I got it? I think it should be. I think it should be sent to you via mail. If not, check your collections tab. So if you go Warband collection, appearances, it should be in here too. I think I'm gonna die. I'm gonna let myself die. Yeah, I'll let myself die. Where is chest pants typing in Violet? Oh, you mean items. I don't see it here. I hope my neighbor matches the vibe. My GM is already anticipating needing an... No way! The best Real Housewives. You could do so much content with housing. You know how people will like make entire like episodes in The Sims? You could totally do that with housing. Oh my god, are we gonna be able to kill this boss? I love this diva in my group called Victoria. Yes, bitch. You better fuck that boss up, Victoria. Miss Vicky. I'm actually anxious of not knowing my neighbors or if they don't play anymore. I want Wisteria Lane vibes. Ooh. I would be sad to join a neighborhood that dies and then you're just the only one left there. You can obviously always change your neighborhood. You can move to a different one and bring your house with you. But that would definitely be sad. But I think if you're in a public neighborhood, they should never technically die, I guess, right? Because they'll just get new people in. Joining public neighborhoods might actually be even more exciting because you always get new people there. I used to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, so Real Housewives of Azeroth would be amazing. Girl, I used to be a housewife stan. I stopped watching because it's like so much brain rot. And my brain is already filled with so much raw. I don't need even more. I used to watch Housewives of Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City. Girl, incredible. I also watched Atlanta. I watched New York. I watched Real Housewives of Dubai. Real Housewives of most underrated one, Real Housewives of Melbourne. You an insignificant ass here. One of my favorite lines ever created. I fear WoW is coming for Final Fantasy gig as they should. Yeah, but they're doing it a lot better though. Because everyone gets to have a house. I've never watched that one. I've never watched that one, Helena. Bunny girls fun. I would die for bunny boys and girls. The bunny boys in Final Fantasy are so cute. And the girls are just what? Somebody commented on my video about Heronir that clearly doesn't play WoW, and they were like, "Oh my god, they're adding dark elves to WoW," and I was like, "Wait, she kind of ate. They are kind of the dark elves of WoW, right? Like this is probably the closest we'll ever get to dark elves, and I think they're really good." Dancer class incoming. You know which? So there's a bunch of classes I want in World of Warcraft. First of all, Night Elves. Right, I guess Night Elves are Dark Elves. But Night Elves don't feel Dark Elven to me. They feel so like nature-y and like... which I guess Heronir are too. I don't know, Night Elves don't give me like a Dark Elf vibe. With Dark Elves I mean more like spooky looking, like, you know, with the eyes and stuff. I feel like Nightborn are the Dark Elves. I guess that we have several Dark Elves then. But I think Heronir to me present Dark Elves the best, especially the character that I created. He literally looks like a vampire. But classes that I would love for them to add from other games, or at least be inspired by, is Mesmer. Mesmer from Guild Wars 2. Shout out to all my Guild Wars 2 girlies. Mesmer is incredible. And then also... Oh my god, they're actually going to kill the boss. Love. Mesmer would be cool. Dancer would be really cool. I think that's it. And I would love to see like just a ranged DPS, like a ranged magical caster DPS added to the game, please. Thank you. Not this DK saving the day. No, for real, she ate. She ate. Dark Elves and Wood Elves? Yeah. I still really hope that they're gonna give us new Blood Elf hairstyles and stuff. Not two people being offline. I'm screaming. They said, girl, fuck them kids and fuck you too. Not... Not Kindrel swapping to healer. I'm screaming. They were like, a lot of these bitches need it. But like in the bigger fantasy genre, there are like hundreds of different elves. Don't Skyrim have like snow elves? Snow elf sounds cunt. I want. I know some people think this is controversial, but I would love to see high elves, like proper high elves. And I know blood elves are technically high elves and void elves are also technically, but like I would still love to see like their own like literal like Silver Covenant high elves, with like with like specific hairstyles and stuff. And I want Amani trolls to also be added as a race, like a playable race. More elves? Yes! Why not? Give me Naga first. I don't... Yeah, I mean, I would live. Why not? I would live for any of that. Harpies? Sure. Why not? I'm like, girl, if people are having fun with it, add it. The only thing I do not care about being added is Tinker. I don't care about Tinker. And I know it makes sense to add Tinker. They already exist in WoW, but I'm just like, ugh, a mechanical class? I don't know. Also, thank you so much, AC, for the follow. I appreciate it. Burning Throne? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Of course, gonna sub randomly. I don't know. So when I was so I want to support. Oh, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Yeah, Taters was gifting some subs earlier. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hi, did I miss something? Is there no Mage Tower in Legion Remix? No. Oof. You're putting salt into my wounds, babe. There is no Mage Tower in Legion Remix. There is no War in Ba Sing Se. Unfortunately. Girl, I know. Amias. Amias. But careful, you'll summon the girlies that think that's a good thing. Why do we all have like a big ass debuff on us? Oh my god, I'm already dying. What the hell? Soulstone! Am I standing in something that I'm supposed to be standing in? No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Boom. Wouldn't it be too easy this time around? Like 999 verse would like... No, of course. They would have to make it so like your gear doesn't matter. Like everyone's on the same level or something. Like they would have to do scaling for it. I would want it to be a challenge. I want to earn it. So yeah, if they would just add it now, obviously it would just be literally like you go in and you one shot. You use one time that like Twisted Crusade demon, you exploded and the boss is dead. No. It would have to be like scaled. Like the same way it's scaled in retail, right? In retail, Mage Tower used to be... Is Mage Tower still available in retail? You know, the one that they added with like the sets? That was also scaled. So your eye level didn't matter. Like your force set would be disabled and stuff. accept the pain. Did you really start? No, they started the boss. Girl, I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, okay, they reset it. Nice. These three divas are such a cunty boss. I love them. There's an extra diva in Mythic. Oh, really? Oh, you're right. Work. It's Paige, Piper, Prudence, and Phoebe. Did you guys watch Charmed back in the day? I rewatched Charmed like half a year ago. It was right around the time when Shannon, one of the actresses, died. Unfortunately, she passed away. Rest in peace, icon. And it was so heartbreaking to watch. Anyway, I love it, girl. I was obsessed with it. I'm so obsessed with Charmed, like forever and ever. I don't care if the CGI didn't age well. I was so obsessed with that show. Still until this day, I am. My friend has like a real replica of the Book of Shadows, and it was like 600 euros, and I'm like, one day I'm gonna buy that too. One day I'll have enough money to buy that too. Like, it's the coolest thing ever, and it's gonna be right here behind me on the shelf, and then we can cast spells together. Hey Sita, we're good, doll. How are you doing? Are you excited for housing? You're too young for Charm? No, I'm not. I'm 29 years old. Cole was part of my gay awakening. Is it bad to say that for me it was Leo? Now, rewatching now as an adult, I'm like, yes, Cole can rip me apart just to put me back together, and I would say thank you. Thank you so much, Lucid, for the tier 2 13 months. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Wow, what an OG. Thank you so much, babe. I appreciate you. No, Leo was also in the mix. Yeah. He was quite vanilla, but that's not bad, right? But Cole, now as an adult, I'm like, yes. Well, yes. Girl, I'm about to do housing, boots down. Yes, me too, babe. Me too. Which plot did you pick? 29, more like 22. Thanks. I wish. I'm turning 30 in February. Mashallah, queen. 13 months. Damn. I know, right? Crazy. Oh my god, I've just googled Cole to check what character he was, and the actor died. What? The actor who played Cole died? He didn't die, he's come out to have a disease. Yes, I'm an Aquarius! 11th of February. I'm plot 53, work. Someone please confirm to me that he's still alive. Because he was like working on a show. I stalked all of them after I rewatched Charmed. He actually passed away. Oh my god, rest in peace, King. I need to tell my sister. That's crazy. He was pretty young, no? No, wait, no. I'm confusing him with Eric Dane, the one from Euphoria. No, that's not him. That's not him. That's McSexy. McMahon died from lung metastasis because by head and neck cancer in Clearwater, Florida on July 2nd, 2025. He was 56 years old. How was that? How was there nothing on social media? I'm like in so many, I follow so many like Charmed fan pages. I'm so shocked right now. Rest in peace, King. Hi, Haley. There was, but we're busy playing Mage. Wow, that's pretty young too. It's so slow. This is a gag for real. I love this role. I love his role. Same. His like relationship with Phoebe too, I think was the best relationship portrayal in the show. Emotionally too. I'm sad that they didn't end up together. I think they should have ended up together in the show somehow, but it is what it is. The gag when everyone thought they died here was so fierce. This boss definitely has the best gag in WoW. Gagarina boots. Have you decided your main in Midnight? Yes, Warlock. I'm gonna play Warlock 100%. Clock me if I lied. But I will be playing Warlock. What about you, Haley? I am a little worried how it's gonna feel, how it's gonna be like with the changes and everything, but I think regardless of what I do, I will always go back to Warlock. But not sure if it's going to be Heronier, right? Exactly. I kinda wanted it after like creating the Heronier, but then I'm like, nah, I feel like I should be a Blood Elf, because like we're going to Silvermoon, and then I'm probably gonna create either make another alt Heronier, or I'm gonna just play a Shaman, because I've never played a Shaman as an alt. Warlock, you're really starting off your 30s very daring. Why? I've always been a Warlock. I always go back to Warlock. No matter how many times I like try something. It was oh right. I also think Shaman looks great. Yeah, I need to check on beta. When I say I need to check on beta, I put the buttons on my bar and I walk to a target dummy. I'm like, ooh, this looks cool. This is how I check. Like, I don't like test, actually. I'm just like, this looks cool. And that's how I test. And then I just wait for someone to tell me what's good to play. Like, which talents. I fear that after being a tank for so long, I might change to Devourer. Ooh, okay. So I keep forgetting Devourer is going to be a thing. Like, I like min-maxing, but I also like smarter people that understand Warlock better, like my man Kalamazi, to figure it out for me and then be like, Diva, this is what you play. And I'm like, thanks, daddy. And then I just lock it in and I play. Same. That's how I tested the classes too. Turns out I will main everything. Periods! There is a content creator that I really like. What's his name? I think Vespera TV or something. A British guy. And he will test classes and then he will, on a high level, mind you, but then he will be like, this class is what feels the most fun to play. Yeah, that guy. He'll be like, this class feels the most fun to play. He will not be like, this one does the most damage. This one, he's like, this one feels the most fun. And I love that. I love that review. I think that's how I would review classes too. Like what genuinely feels fun to press and not like which one does the most damage mathematically. Thanks for the raid, Kindrel. Appreciate you, babes. That didn't even give me 30k. Let me get rid of all this gear in my bag. We didn't do Night Toll Dossi. All right, let's do that one. If you want to. Let me scrap all this bronze. I've stumbled upon his gym TikToks recently. Oh, he does gym TikToks? I love a gym king. I try my best with the gym, but I have phases where I just barely manage to go like once a week. How much bronze have we amassed? I have no idea, girl, but I still need these mounts, but they're not. I've bought all the expensive mounts. I still think I'm missing a few raids tiers too. Yeah, and then I need to still make bronze for the housing items. Dude is ripped. Ooh. I feel like I need quite a lot of bronze still, and maybe I will leave Remix without buying everything. And that's okay. Because technically there's still the dungeon sets, like from this vendor. And like, girl, I don't think I have it in me to grind out everything. I know it's nice to have everything, but like, I'm actually not gonna use those transmogs, so it's fine. If I don't get everything, I'll survive. I'll survive. Kid Rail. The Antoran Charhound is so expensive. I thank God I got that one during the bounty event. So that saved me a bunch of bronze. I should have done more remix. I should have done more Legion raids when bounty event was happening, because that would have saved me a lot more bronze, but it is what it is. Because I didn't want to do all the achievements, I started leveling alts for bronze. That's also actually quite a good farming method. I have 1 million bronze just waiting for that. What the fuck? You've bought everything and you still have 1 million left? Girl, you beat the end boss. You beat the end boss of bronze. You too, Judah? Girl, I've been slacking, bitch. I definitely want all the mounts. I'm at max bronze 2 for like the second time. What the furk? The furk? Exactly, Osweenie. The furk? They're like, you bitches can't even spell bronze. I think it's called We Have No Life. That's not true. You've just invested your time much better than I did. I can buy a bunch of bronze from the vendor because I don't need this currency anymore. Let me do that right now. Is that a lot of bronze? It's like 2,500. That's nice. Ah. I love this song. Can this chat stop calling us poor? You're not poor. It's easy to max IP and bronze, just spamming M+. I'd carry you, but there's an ocean between our servers. Ugh, I hate that. It's like dating as a gay person. Everyone always lives in another country or across the ocean.
This is a momentous day, my friends. Until the Legion
I've never in my life dated somebody that lives in my city. Well, that's not true. My last boyfriend lived in the city. However, he moved to the city and then we met. I've never actually like met someone in my city and then started dating them. Ever. I found my neighbor on Grindr. Oh my god.
terrible bargain made by our queen.
So, did you message him? I wish my neighbor was on Grindr. I feel like there's like a silent agreement, at least for me, that if you're at work or at home and you see someone on Grindr that you potentially know IRL, you just pretend you didn't see them. Like if I'm at work and I go on Grindr and I see a coworker, I just pretend I didn't see them. And if I'm at home and I see my neighbor on Grindr, I pretend I didn't see him. I don't know, it's just like a silent agreement, I feel like. Yes, we're all out here. We're all looking for a man. It's okay. But we also don't have to like be like, oh my god, why are you here? Oh my god. Oh. By the way, what are you into? My upstairs neighbor was always super unfriendly to me, but then I found his profile and he was super duper kinky on his profile as well. He must have seen I saw him because afterwards he was super duper nice to me. Girl, the fucking gays, I swear to God. Also, not you being unclockable. I always think I'm unclockable and then someone's like, I was like, wait, how did you know I'm gay? And they were like, right. I used to feel very self-conscious about that, and now I'm like, well, yes. Well, yes. I don't think I'm unclockable. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I didn't say I think I'm unclockable.
The palace grounds are just ahead. You'll find them even more heavily guarded than the lower levels.
I am the most unclockable T. No, Chev. Okay, I know Chev IRL, and this bitch is genuinely unclockable. She looks like, I mean this in the best way possible. She looks like I wouldn't even know how to say it. Like if I would see this person, like if I would see Chef IRL and I didn't know him and someone told me that's my coworker's boyfriend and it's a girl, I would be like, yeah. And then he's like, but the second he opens his mouth, you can feel a purse falling on the floor. It's like, hey, diva. I'm okay with being clockable. I'm okay. I've learned to love myself and to be gay as fuck. And because it's who I am. Like, this is how I behave. I'm not being fake. So it is what it is. I love how I pretend to flip my hair, but there's nothing there. The way you click those nails makes you clockable. These bitches can't even spell clock. As I sashay into the room. Talk to us in German. Maybe you're not in German. No, I'm still very fucking gay in German too. Me while I'm thinking I'm unclockable. No, me.
No more must our resistance hide in the shadows.
The gates are breached. Sorry we couldn't join you sooner, but we had a bit of a
It's like when I send a voice message to like Trade and I'm like, yeah, do you want to meet up like at the fucking coffee shop or whatever? Like, yeah. And then I'm like, wow, I sounded so like butch. And then I play it and it's like, hey, Diva Boots, want to get some fucking coffee, you dumbass whore? Like, why can't I sound straight? I'm Latin and the moment I say I don't like football, everyone assumes I'm gay and I just confirm it. Yeah. I feel like you can still be gay and like football, right? There's gay football players. Who wants to sound straight though? Exactly, Haley. Exactly.
Suramar owes its beauty to my blues. I alone have mastered the delicate intertwining of magic.
Latin like Latino or more like
How dare you disturb
what? Oh. No, you pulling out your Latin. Jesus Christ. So take a picture for the camera.
Hi, Diva.
Oh my god, Macron, thank you so much for 4 months, Diva. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And sexy. Oh my god, Kinrael, calm down. The men here in Barcelona, Diva, they are somehow super masculine and the gayest gays you've ever seen. Ugh, talk dirty to me. I like a man that is gay. Is that like, why is that so crazy to some people? Like, I love a little gay king. Like, give me a gay king. I actually think being gay is attractive. I like a man that is gay. No, but you know what I mean. You know, I don't need my man to be unclockable. I want him to be a little gay boy, you know? Wait, that sounds crazy. You guys know what I mean. Like, I want him to be gay as fuck. I don't want to be around a man and try to pretend like I am, you know, straight. I want to be gay as fuck with my partner. I want a girl out, you know? It absolutely is. Who just clipped that? No, that sounds... I need to delete that clip. That literally sounds like I said I like a little boy, and that's not what I wanted to say. That might be misunderstood very quickly. A man obsessed with being unclockable. I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Ah! T! Diva, she's queening. Ow! And I have water to quench the thirst. Period. Period. Mask for mask all the way. Mask for mascara. Oh. There's some very internalized homophobic part of me, and that still feels like I get a compliment when people tell me I'm unclockable, and I hate it. See, you being aware of that is already like great. I think we all have. I think a lot of people actually relate to that, Chev. So I get it. Whenever people would clock me, it used to be like a, ugh, you know, like ouch, and now I'm like, thankfully I've gotten over that. And I think the younger generations get the better that gets, because like I used to hide being gay for safety. And it's hard to get rid of that, you know, fully. If like in junior high school, if I was just openly gay, girl, that's a death sentence. Used to be. I don't think it's like that now. At least around here. It's the religious patriarchal trauma, for sure. At least you're reflective enough to know that. But also, I'm just the way I am. I'm not some like suppressed some diva deep inside of me that's wearing heels. Yes, and I also tell myself that, and I also think that masculinity comes in very many different ways, and I actually think a part of me loves being masculine. I definitely had some like thoughts about like when I was 21, I had a boyfriend that was doing drag, and he put me in drag for the first time, and it definitely did something to me where I was like, this does feel good. And I'm very glad I explored that, because it made me realize, no, I actually am fortunate enough to feel happy with the way I am. And it made me also show that like I can be masculine in my own way and still really have like fun with that and appreciate it. And I think in many ways I am pretty masculine, and then I'm also like very feminine in some ways. And I've learned to love all parts of me, you know? Like, you know, those like masculine men that like think not having a personality makes you masculine? Girl, how boring. How fucking boring. I'm very fortunate that when I came out to my Slavic mom, all she said was, I'd rather you be gay than dumb. Your mom is a fucking icon. Your mom is a fucking icon. Martin Luther realness extravaganza. Prrr. Yeah, same. I went to like a sports school, and any sign of the gay made you a target. Yeah. Junior high was really bad for me, but then senior high, I was with a bunch of girls, and they loved me, and I was out to the whole school, and I didn't give a fuck. I was out there with my skinny fucking jeans, so tight you could see my veins, and my big ass Doc Martens, and like my crazy ass hair. I didn't give a fuck. So I think I still had a really chill teenage years and being gay. But young me, like 10 to 14, horrible. Like the bullying was crazy. Don't ever remind me of my skinny jeans era. I was so bad. I would buy them in the women's section because they were skinnier. They were so skinny. Because the men's skinny jeans were never that skinny. They would just be like skinny. But the women's skinny jeans from Topshop, so fucking skinny. Yeah, crazy. Being bullied by homophobes whilst you not even realize you were gay for good. Yeah. To be fair, I knew when I was like 12. Or even earlier. I definitely knew. I remember being Like I remember being like around like 12 or something, and a boy being really nice to me, and I was like, "What was that? What was that? What was that?" And I knew. I pretty much knew. But I was so gay as a kid. When I was like 4 or 5 years old, my mom would like dress me up, and I would let her do whatever she wants, like do my hair, do my makeup. She would like dress me up and like do photo shoots with me, and like she like really like loved it. And she told me like I would like dance with like Britney and whatever, like in front of the TV, and put on like a whole show for them and like perform it for them. So embarrassing. Like I was so gay. And my mom would love it. My mom was like, "Yay!" While my dad was like, I used to be very into dancing. I'm dropping some lore. I used to be very into dancing, and I always wanted to be a dancer. And my mom was very, very supportive of that. She got me into ballet, into jazz dance, into hip hop dance. Everything I wanted, she was like, go off, queen. And she loved it. She showed up to every single one of my performances. My dad never showed up to a single performance. I was a child, and he never showed up. The second he always tried to get me into like a fighting sport, like martial arts. I was never really interested, but then a part of me was, I guess, a little interested to like please my dad. And I like signed up in like this jiu-jitsu class, and I kind of liked it, but I liked it more because my dad liked it. Like my dad was so happy, and all of a sudden he was so interested in me, and he would show up to every single competition. And the second I stopped and went back to dance, never showed up again. Love my dad now. We have a great relationship, but definitely didn't feel great when I was a child. I just think he was in denial because I was so obviously gay. I always knew I liked boys. I just thought I missed the train to like boys because I wasn't a girl. Then I found out what gay was. For me, I was a 3-step long process, knowing I was gay around like 12, accepting it myself at like 17, and coming out to the world at 18 and beyond. I only came out when I was like 22 to my family. But congrats, Lorithar. When I was 14, I met a boy in the World of Warcraft, and he became my first boyfriend. Through him, I realized that I really like boys. Oh my god, you met your first boyfriend in WoW? Are you guys still friends? Please tell me you're still friends. He probably stopped playing WoW. That's so cute. You're crazy, Chev. Oh my god, twinsies! Right, I have another 44k to spend. Oh. Let's just get more mounts. The Furk. He looks better on me. No, I'm 31 and have a husband. My ex became a oh no! Ew, never mind. Fuck him. Ew, that's so gross. Oh fuck, I already know these mounts. Girl, let me sell them again, the Furk. Give me back my bronze. Why is it showing up? I thought I deactivated showing me mounts that I already have. Wait, what if you're each other's WoW boyfriends? Quick, drop the usernames. I think I became gay because in church they kept telling me I had to receive Jesus and the Holy Ghost. I guess that's why threesomes are my thing. They told you have to receive it? That sounds crazy. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Poppers. You're wild. You're fucking crazy. Right. I have friends that are like gay and religious, and it works out for them. And I don't judge them. Like it works out for them. My parents are Muslim and religious, and they still learn to accept me. It can work. People just need to have an open mind. If I stalk, come to LA. What is this? Fell meteorite launches you. Oh, that's the thing that puts you into the air. Okay. Let's do some more world quests. Enough raids. Thank you so much, Angel Ruby, for the prime. Appreciate it. Thanks, babe. So many subs today. Thank you, guys. Exactly. What can I do? I'm trying to be the girl that you're talking to. Be my na. Should I put in these like the like supply like quests? Are they worth it? Like, you know, when you like the Paragon chests, do they give you a lot of bronze? I feel like I keep hitting the cap so often. I haven't met my boyfriend's of 4-year parents yet because he struggles to accept him because of the religion. A part of me wants to meet them, but he says it's best I don't deal with it. That's tough, mainly. Maybe not this song right now. Yeah, that's tough. I'm sorry. I would probably trust his intuition when it comes to that. Like, yeah, it might just end up being hurtful for him and for you. I guess staring at a hairy leg during summer when I was 10 years old makes so much sense now. Not the hairy leg. For me was like going shopping with my mom and like the fucking models on like underwear. And I was just like, ow. You know, like when you buy Calvin Klein underwear and there's like a Calvin Klein model obviously in front of it with like just the underwear, and I was just like, right. I love this man's like hair. I love his underwear. It looks so nice on him. That's why I want to buy it. Or like, oh my god, I remember. Do you guys remember? Okay, this might be really old lore drop. So I'm 29 years old, and when I was like 12, when you wanted a song on your phone, somebody had to send it to you via Bluetooth. Do you guys remember? Were you guys part of that era? Shout out to the girls that remember Bluetooth and infrared, where you would like put the phones next to each other, and then your friend would send you the song, and it would take like 5 to 10 minutes for the song to be transferred to your phone. And I remember being like, "Oh my god, can you send me When I Grow Up by the Pussycat Dolls?" They're so hot. Like I love their music because they're so hot. Sure, Diva, and my friend Sarah, still one of my best friends until this day, love this queen to death. She was like, "Sure, I'll send it to you." Wink, wink. Because they're hot. Wink. Like, she knew. But she didn't clock me. She was like, "Sure, Diva, I'll send it to you." I love her so much. Like, she played her part. Or I would be like, "Oh my god, I love Lady Gaga. She's so hot. Like, her hair is so, like, shiny." Unclockable. All those times in primary school, I had 2 Black Eyed Peas songs on my phone and I was living. Girl, literally. Shout out to the girls who downloaded through LimeWire. I don't know that. Baby, I remember Walkman. I was a Walkman kid. My sister was too. My sister had a Walkman. I think my first ever like actual like device to listen music to was like do you guys remember like those CD players that were portable and you could put the CD in? It was like pretty chunky and you could put headphones in and listen to the CD. And one of my very first CDs was a Britney album. The one where she like has a hat. Where she's like that. Oh my god, what was the song? What was the album called? The one where she's like in her bad girl era, with like the black hat and like a black outfit. What was it? A Discman. Yes. What was it called? The album. I loved Britney. Jesus, I was obsessed with Britney as a kid. Blackout. Thank you, Shaiki. Yes. Oh my god, I think my very first album I ever received from my parents. Like my mom was like, "Yes, I'll buy you Britney Spears album." And I listened to that. Oh my god, I listened to it until the fucking CD melted. It didn't, but like you get what I mean. And then I had, girl, I would use that until this day. Remember those like iPods, but like the thin ones, the skinny ones that had like a bunch of colors? I really wanted the purple one, but I was scared I was gonna get even more bullied, so I think I had like a green one, but I really wanted the purple one, but it was too gay. But I loved iPod Nano. Yes! Girl, I would use that until this day. I actually think there's gonna be a market soon for devices that are solely for listening music because you can't get distracted. Like, let's say if you want to like read a book or you want to study and you want to listen to music too, but you don't want your phone anywhere near you. Girl, bring back iPod Nano. I feel like there's gonna be a market for that again. I'm the mind of a mister, mind the mind of a master. What I'm starting to realize is that 2000s and 10s in Europe are basically the same as 90s North America. What? Are you saying that we're behind Americans? Oh my god, I remember. Okay, this is some funny thing. One of the funny encounters with American girls when I was in the UK. I met up. So like when I was studying in the UK, I was living in a dorm, and there was a bunch of American girls, and I loved them all. We were friends. And they obviously were traveling a lot around Europe because, like, obviously they're in Europe. It's easy to travel to a bunch of like different places. And they would always ask me for recommendations and be like, "Oh yeah, you should go to Paris, blah blah blah." And then this one girl went to Berlin, and I was like, "Yeah, you should absolutely go to Berlin. There's like so much history. There's so many cool museums, whatever." She comes back from Berlin and she's like, "Girl, it was so good." I was like, "Yeah, right. You liked it." She was like, "I was so shocked." I was so shocked and like sort of like I was like, "Why were you shocked?" And she was like, "It was like so modern and like beautiful." And I was like, "What did you think?" And she goes, "Well, I thought it would be like, like more like post-war." Post-war? It's 2021. Germany is the biggest export country in Europe. Who do you think produces like most of the fucking cars in the world? Post-war? Girl, this diva really thought she's gonna roll up to Berlin. It's gonna be like runes, gunshots. Like, what? Like, that killed me. Bless her. I love her. She was so funny. But I was like, this diva, post-war. I was just thinking about this. I wanted to buy a flip phone and a Walkman or another MP3. Yeah. Bring back bring back like an MP3 player that is just there for music. Do you guys remember when iPhones had one that was just for music? Like it looked like an iPhone, but it wasn't an iPhone. It was just there for music. You could, I think, take pictures on it. I don't remember. I love the Nano so fucking much. And these little fucking iPod Nanos were a brick. Like, they could last you a lifetime. iPod Touch. Yes! Girl, this is bringing me back. She thought they would be shoveling rubble or something. For real. When I show my American friends pictures of my trips to Eastern Europe and they are shocked, they fully think those countries are black. Okay. My cousin, so my parents are originally from Bosnia, so we have Balkan names, right? And my cousin went for an exchange year somewhere in the middle of the US, where she was an au pair. So she was taking care of the children. And you'd like study and you'd like, it's like called au pair. You study and for 1 year you'd also like help a family like take care of the children. And when she arrived, they were like, this is a microwave. This is a fridge. And she was just like, yeah? Like, they genuinely thought this girl like has never seen a microwave or a fridge in her entire life. The funniest thing was on the fridge, it said Gorenje, which is a Slovenian brand. She's literally from that place. And they're like, this is a fridge. It was so funny. And she was just like, Romania. I low-key love speaking with silly questions. Just say, yeah, go with it. Like, yeah, we don't have electricity, and I've never heard of Coca-Cola. I've never heard of Coca-Cola. Literally, my blood group being Coke Zero. I think my biggest shock visiting the US for the first time is like I went to LA and like we've seen Hollywood obviously from like movies, and remembering seeing Hollywood for the first time and being like, oh, right. Loved San Francisco though. San Francisco was incredible. Also, seeing the like Golden Gate Bridge made me tear up. Specifically because of Charmed. I know that Charmed wasn't even filmed in San Francisco. It was filmed in like, and the house isn't even in San Francisco. It's like in Orange County or whatever. But seeing that fuck-ass Golden Gate Bridge IRL was so emotional to me just because of Charmed. I live in LA, it smells and it's so disgusting. Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan of LA. Charmed was so good. It was incredible. Thank you so much for the follow, Arano. Appreciate it. Welcome in. I am gonna go to BlizzCon next year, which I'm very excited for. And then I'm like, well, maybe I should like, you know, stay a little longer and like travel a little bit. Like, I've never been to San Diego. Or maybe I'll, like, fly over to Hawaii. Because isn't that just, like, a 5-hour trip? From LA. Hawaii? You could never. Bitch, I've already been. The fuck? With you. Yes, 5 hours to Honolulu. I loved Hawaii so much. Hawaii was amazing. And I'm like, well, I'm kind of close there. Maybe I'll go. Because it would give me like it would give me like a summer vacation. I haven't had like a proper summer vacation in like years. I don't remember the last time. Oh, I went to Greece. I'm not really like a huge beach summer person, but every now and then I'm like, a nice beach vacation would be nice. San Diego is a 2-day thing, the zoo, and that's it. Okay. Damn, you're really selling it to me, babe. Once you're there, tell the Seraphim I love them, please. Girl, if the Seraphim is gonna be at BlizzCon, and if I see them in front of me, I'm just gonna piss myself. Like, I'm not gonna be able to handle it. Oh my god, Art, when you come to BlizzCon, check out Requiem Cafe in the city in Anaheim. It's inspired by Final Fantasy. It's so beautiful. The coffee is good. That sounds so good. Let me write that down. Hold on. Please, if you guys have any recommendations, tell me. Requiem Cafe, Anaheim. That sounds so cool. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Go to North California, hiking in Yosemite. I used to live in San Diego. It's nice but quiet. Honestly, that sounds really nice. I would also love to go to like Portland and Seattle. Like north of California would be really cool to see, for sure. I love San Francisco. And the weather there was so nice. It was never too hot, never too cold. Like, that sounds like the perfect weather for me. I would love to live somewhere where it's like never colder than 10 degrees and never hotter than 25. That would be like the dream. I love Greece too. Perfect weather for a light jacket. Yeah. What was it? April 21st. Or which date was it? Which is not true, by the way. We did almost, like, I feel like we didn't, in Vienna where I live, we have 4 seasons, right? We have winter, summer, fall, and spring. And I just feel like spring and fall don't exist anymore. It's summer, and then boom, it's cold. Or it's like winter, and then boom, it's instantly hot. April 25th, yeah. Like, this is the coldest November I remember, like, I don't remember having, like, being this cold already in November. You already had snow, which is crazy. Oh, I need to capture the squirrels. Where are they? Oh, there. Not me just aimlessly running around. I'm so over winter. I decided I usually don't mind winter, but girl, I love fall too. Give me, like, I didn't even wear my fall coat. I have so much fall fashion that I didn't even really get to wear, and I'm pissed. And it's already like minus degrees. Like, ugh, can we get a break? And then watch Christmas be like 16 degrees. Well, Österreich can be cold, yes. Yes, it very much can. I think the coldest it like got last winter was like minus 15, I think, which is crazy. The nice thing about living in Austria is like if you like skiing, you can literally go skiing in like end of April because you could just go up to a glacier and you can ski there. It's so fun. A bit spooky though. Takes like an hour and a half to get all the way up. I skipped winter last year by going to Australia, and this year I will be in Barcelona. You literally have not experienced winter in like 2 years. That's crazy. I do like having 4 seasons though. I wouldn't be able, I wouldn't love, like maybe for a while, but I feel like if I would live in a country where it's always warm, I would miss having seasons. Like I love the coziness of fall and winter and like putting candles on everywhere and like I don't know, it's nice, but not just not so soon. Same here. A couple of weeks ago, it was freezing, and now max temperatures are around the 30s. Girl, 30? That's hot. 30 is like swim weather. Or are you talking about Fahrenheit? Because I don't know what that would mean then. 14 degrees is not cold. Like you can wear like a leather jacket. But what I like about Barcelona, yes, it doesn't get cold in winter, but it gets really hot in summer. 30 Fahrenheit is like -1. What? That's so cold. Never mind. That's really cold, Sita. I'm glad you guys can tell me what the 30 Fahrenheit means in Celsius, because I'm not about to do the math. Right. World quests. Babe, I will literally Google if Tuesday comes after Monday. You know me. The quickest Googler in the world. Who is Miss Fahrenheit? I'm talking 30 Celsius. Babe, that is hot as fuck. Are you kidding me? If it's 30 fucking Celsius out here, bitch, I'm out there with sunglasses and a bathing suit, like lying next to the fucking like river, having a cold cocktail, iced coffee, sunscreen all over my body. How is that freezing? That's way too hot unless you're at the beach. Yeah. See, I like summer, but I hate sweaty, like humid summer in the city. Ugh, miserable, horrible work. Like getting into a metro to get to work during summer is like going to the sauna, but you're clothed. It's the worst. It's so miserable. Living in Hawaii on like an island next to the beach, I don't mind if it's 40 degrees. Bitch, I'm living. This summer, like streaming in my room was tough. When I look at like VODs from summer, I'm like, damn, I look like a shiny mess. Wet. Because the room heats up so much from the PC. It's wild. That's the thing. Like a month ago, I was freezing boots, and now it's like we are in the middle of summer, and it's not even December. That's where you say. Got it. Girl, I'm not ready for another summer. It's okay, babe. We have plenty of time until summer comes back. Why can't I just like, you know, in summer, just like leave Vienna and stay the entire summer like in like a beach house in Croatia or something? Any man out there with a house at the beach? Hi, I'm single. I'm just joking. Am I? But why does it always come back? It's like the laundry of the season. the laundry of the seasons, and I'm a good cook. I can cook for you guys. I'm a good cook too. I have had 5 years of cooking class. Friend got a house in Mallorca. Love. Mallorca goes too. I would move to Mallorca. Sure. Thank you, Bendagoose, for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Diva, don't ruin this for me. Hello, I thought we were friends. No, I'm just thinking that I also know how to cook. I don't cook. I don't clean. Well, let me tell you, I got this ring.
It is near to battle season for the hydras along Braden's footpath. We must prevent them from swelling to dangerous numbers so they don't feel
I'll do y'all's laundry or something. Don't let me cook in summer all by myself, please. Oh, if there is one chore that I genuinely hate with a passion, it's fucking laundry. I hate laundry. Like, I don't mind cleaning. I don't mind cooking. I don't mind any chore in the house. But laundry can go suck a dick. I'm so sorry. I hate laundry. It's like you're never done. Even if you finish, even if you're at 0, all your clothes are washed. You're already wearing dirty clothes. It's like, ah! I hate it. You like laundry? Girl, we would be the ultimate match then. Doing the dishes? Yeah, dishes is also rough. But dishes I can like, I don't know, dishes you sit in one place, you put on some cunty music and you vibe out. Laundry is like it's like I hate laundry. And then like the folding and like putting it back and like it's like so much. I hate being an adult, period. Take care of me. So real. That's so real. That's so real. When I moved out and like I was really lazy about laundry, I would literally just wash everything at like 60 degrees and I ruined a bunch of clothes. Because I was just too lazy to always take care of like, to like separate the clothes and like, you know, make sure I like look how to wash something, blah, blah, blah. I was just like, girl, let me put it all together and just wash it at 60 degrees. Ruined so many nice clothes. T-shirts turning into like fucking t-shirts for like dolls. What else do I need to do? Gloom scale. Where is she at? There she is. Hi, doll. Come here. Period. One more. How far am I from finishing the 100 World Quest achievement? Can I? Is there anywhere I can check? Because isn't that achievement like hidden or something? World Quest. Ah, what is that? I'm only at 73? Girl, that's so low. Also, I still need to kill one more of these world bosses for the hidden artifact appearance. Which world boss is up today? Let's see. You? Eladris? No. Where are the world bosses? Here? No world boss. Here? Girl, where's the world boss? Isn't there always one world boss up? Maybe here. Ah, this one. Brutalus. Oh, I already killed that one. Meh. Maybe Argus? No. Never mind. I want a live-in butler, but like I also don't want someone in my house. Right. You just need a bigger house then. Easy. Solved. Hi, best WoW player living for this shirt color. Ah, hi, Philip. Thanks, babe. Appreciate it. How are you, Gorge? I love the mustache, by the way. You look good. I'm good, babes. Thank you. Oh. Okay, damn, Diva. Yours grew back so quick. Yeah, my beard grows pretty fast, but I like, oops, I like having a mustache, and then at the same time, I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, ew, what the fuck, and I shave it off, and then I'm like, oh, I like a mustache, and then I'm like, never mind, I hate it. No. So I'm like, I don't know where I'm at yet with my relationship with the mustache. My friends have told me that it looks really good and they like it on me, but I just like, I don't know. I wake up and I hate it. And then I'm like, wait, never mind, I like it. We'll see. I do like mustaches on men in general, though. It does look... Thank you. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll get back to it. New job in January. Might as well reinvent myself. What if I do, like, pink hair? Thank you, Lucid. Oh, damn. Okay, I should really get that mustache then. If you get you so bad, I prefer full beard for myself too. I think both looks great on you too, though. I did get a new job. Yeah, I'm starting in January. I got an offer last week. It's the job that I wanted. I'm very, very happy. It's a lot more work from home, which is great for streaming. Yeah, it's everything's great about it. Like I've gotten really lucky. Well, lucky. I worked my ass off for it, but I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you, Philip. Thanks, Chev. Thank you, Laura Barra. Yes. Okay, how far are we with our bronze journey? 15k. I think we can buy one more mount. Yes. It helps tons. I work 3 days a week home, and my god, the things I get done. Yes, absolutely. I'm a 4-day work week diva, and I will never go back. I was looking for a job that would let me work for 4 weeks, but it's just too hard. It's just like impossible. Austria is a little too behind when it comes to that, unfortunately. But they said maybe in a year they can adjust my hours a little bit. We'll see. It's fine. For now, it's okay. But whenever I have like stressful work weeks, I'm always like, and then I also try to like do stuff for stream and content and edit and film. I'm just like, there's not enough hours in the day. Like, there's so much to do. There's like, and the more content I make, the more stressed out I am. And even though I love making content and I want to do it way, way more. But yeah, I sometimes have to remind myself, bitch, you're still working full time. Relax. You can't do it all. And then I end up like canceling a stream because I'm too overwhelmed and I've put way too much on my plate. But 3 streams still works out for me. I just need to figure out a way to still be able to create content that I'm satisfied with. Or just adjust my expectations a little bit. Especially now when I start this new job, I know that the first 2 to 3 months are going to be super stressful because I'm adjusting to a new job. So I'll even have less time and less energy, but it's all going to be okay. It gets worse and better at the same time. It's a lot to... Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But the dream is to be able to reduce hours one day through streaming, so we'll get there. We're manifesting. All right, divas. I am going to call it here. It was a lovely stream. It was very, very fun. Thanks for being so patient with me with canceling a few times.
Hi, Diva.
Oh my god, thank you so much, Nerky, for the 2 months. Appreciate it. Thank you. Where you're going? I know, Diva, I'm so sorry. It's been over 3 hours. I gotta go. She has to go to work tomorrow. I need sleep, unfortunately. Ugh, I know. So boring. I'm sorry, bestie. But I appreciate this. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Gotcha. Get some rest. Thank you, babe. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do unfortunately have to go. But I will be back Saturday with a very, very fun stream. Me and Taters are doing a little collab stream. We're going to play RV Dare Yet. I'm very excited to play with the diva herself. It's going to be so good. On Saturday and then Sunday, we'll be back to our usual cozy Sunday stream schedule. We'll just play WoW or maybe like a little bit of variety or just yap, whatever we feel like. It's all about being cozy. So I'm very excited for that. But Saturday is going to be fun. Maybe I'll have like a few drinks. We'll see. Maybe we'll go a little crazy. It's like 12. It's like midday for Taters, but she was like, girl, I might get some mimosas. I'm like, yes, bitch, let's do it. I'm so excited. All right, who is... Oh my god, why is my Twitch in German? If you get... Girl, get the white monster out. Yes, it'll be fierce. It'll be fierce. Thank you for being here, Sid. I appreciate you, babe. All right, who should we raid? Who is streaming? Should we? Oh, he's doing Mythic Reclear. That meant he might be too focused. Let's raid Corey. What is Corey doing? He's remixing. Perfect. All right, let's raid Corey. Go say hi to Miss Corey. Is he ending stream? No, he's not. Okay, we're good. Right. Thank you guys so much for the stream. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. It was super fun. Thanks for all the yaps. I love the conversations today. And thank you for all the support. Thank you for 16 subs. What the fuck? Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much. And I'll see you all hopefully on Saturday. Very excited. Me and Taters. I hope you guys have a gorgeous week and a gorgeous start into your weekend. And yeah, I love y'all. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Bye.